will end surprise medical bills, require price transparency, and further reduce the cost of prescription drugs. They'll be coming down 80%, 90%, 70%. We will strongly protect Medicare and Social Security, and we will always protect patients with pre-existing conditions. So important. America will land the first woman on the moon, and the United States will be the first nation to land an astronaut on Mars, and that's moving along rapidly. And we will stop the radical indoctrination of our students and restore patriotic education to our schools. We will teach our children to love our country, honor our history, and always respect our great American flag. And we will live by the timeless words of our national motto, in God we trust, in God we trust. For years you had a president who apologized for America. Now you have a president who is standing up for America and standing up for the great state of Georgia. I love you. Early voting is underway, so get your friends, get your family, get your neighbors, get your co-workers, get your boss if you have a boss. Say, boss, you come with me right now. And get out and vote early. Get out and vote. A giant red wave is coming from Atlanta to Augusta, from Savannah to Columbus, and from Marietta to right here in Macon, Georgia. Macon, Georgia. We inherit the legacy of Georgia patriots who gave their blood, sweat, and tears for this beloved nation. We stand on the shoulders of American heroes who crossed the oceans, blazed the trails, settled the continent, tamed the wilderness, dug out the Panama Canal, laid down the railroads, raised up the giant skyscrapers, won 2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism, and made America the single greatest nation in the history of the world. And we are making it greater every single day. Proud citizens like you help build this country, and together we are taking back our country. We are returning power to you, the American people. With your help, your devotion, and your drive, we are going to keep on working. We are going to keep on fighting, and we are going to keep on winning, winning, winning. We are one movement, one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. And together with the incredible people of Georgia, we have made America.
I told you, fireman, astronaut, race car driver, maybe bikini judge. And this is what I get? Food service? Are you kidding me? This is third world, and I'm from the first. I'm #1, baby.
I'm amazed that they even hired you.
No one else will do it. They're taking that chance. And then, if something goes down, which it will, I will sue the corporate office so badly.
Look, Shane.
I cannot.
Hey y'all, how's it going? See a big raid brought whopping 3 people in. I hope you're all enjoying your evenings. So what a night, huh? I am going to do this one last thing, and then we will finally get really into it. 'Cause unfortunately, I seem to have, well, closed out of all the stories that I have for tonight. So that was awesome. So I'll be right back with you in just a few moments.
If you don't know who I am, I'll tell you so you understand. you don't know who I am, I'll tell you so you understand. If you don't know who I am, I'm Melody Man. I'm the Melody Man. If you don't know who I am, I'll tell you so you understand. If you don't know who I am, I'm Melody Man. I'm the Melody Man. If you don't know who I am, I'll tell you so you understand. If you don't know who I am, I'm Melody Man. I'm the Melody Man. Sweet tune, hot tune, blue melody. One fun ride on a swing 'em, so help me. One fun ride on a swing 'em, so help me. One sweet tune, hot tune, blue melody. One fun ride on a swing 'em, so help me. One fun ride on a swing 'em, so help me. One sweet tune, hot tune, blue melody. One fun ride on a swing 'em, so help me. One fun ride on a swing 'em, so help me. One.
Okay, I believe, I hope. I'm going to try something here. I'm just going to start the show. That way I can hang out with those of you who bothered showing up tonight. Oh, is Twitch being fucking bullshit tonight, eh? Okay, and someone's drinking MD 2020. I guess it's going to be that kind of a night. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to see. I hope it works. Okay, cool. Yes, this will work, I think. Almost. Good goddamn. Okay. So I managed to get it back. See, I fat-fingered, as it was, that's a kindly way of saying I fucked up in, oh, Christ. Yeah, in saying that I fucked up in, closing out all of the stories that I had ready for tonight. So, like, all of the work that I'd done was just shot to hell. And, then I realized, I'm like, wait, I can bring that back, can't I? I hope. We'll see. So, how is everyone doing on this Friday here? Are you downing your MD 2020? You going with your mad dogs, huh? You getting your, oh, that's a good Florida man story. You getting your strange on maybe a little bit? Cause got a few things I could cover tonight. Most of it's Florida man shit. But how did everyone enjoy the dueling town halls last night? If anyone caught them, let me know. I thought about streaming them, and then I realized what a bad idea that would ultimately be. I couldn't help but think, because I mean, I did watch a little bit of Biden's. I don't remember any of it because it was so horrifically boring that I mean, I'm pretty sure I even wrote it in the tickers. I'm pretty sure Ambien is about ready to sue NBC or ABC for airing that. And then I actually did catch Trump's town hall thing. That was, whoa, it was delicious. It was everything you might hope it might be and more. It was loud, it was obnoxious, it said nothing. All in all, it was a good time. It was exactly what you might expect. And I kind of hate myself for having sat through it all. Deeply, actually. In a deep well of self-loathing over having given my time up to such a thing. But it was partially hilarious. It was deeply hilarious. You ask a question, he says nothing, and then this one woman in the background says nodding, like, "Yep, yeah, you tell him, Prez." Oh, I fucked up on something. You're going to have to give me just a moment. I'll be right back.
One ride on, swing 'em so help me. One ride on, swing 'em so help me. One sweet tune, hot tune, blue melody. One ride on, swing 'em so help me. One ride on, swing 'em so help me.
That's better. All right, good. There we are. Back once again. Sorry, I had to sort out the background there. I realized that the reason the show hasn't gotten off to quite a perfect start is because, well, there simply wasn't the necessary accoutrement to keep it going, you know. But so there's been a donut revolution in the Discord. By the way, if you want, of course, join the Discord. I'll send you the link right now. Second part of the show at some point, bring people in. Might have an Edendro showing up. I see there's a Jables that is alive and well. Not sure if he's coming in, but it'd be lovely if we saw him. But so you got your donut things going on. Meanwhile, we've got debating town halls where Mr. Rogers and Freddy Krueger are going toe to toe, arguing over the future of this country. Now, I've been hard pressed on this one, but I have to say at this point, like, if you were a Trump supporter at one time because you didn't like Clinton, or you thought it'd be a change of pace, or you just wanted to watch the world burn, that's fine. But my God, how anyone can watch that blustering buffoon just prattle the fuck on it, and I can kind of understand it when you think about it, though. This is something that's been on every time I see Trump on television. I think to myself, this is like watching a shitty YouTube channel from 2016. Good goddamn. But so we all endured that, and apparently the dueling town halls convinced no one of anything, no one gave a fuck, nothing was accomplished, and everything is as it was the day before. I'm personally kind of happy about that. Well, I do kind of I keep wishing there were fireworks. You people are just still talking about fucking donuts. Can someone explain this donut thing to me, please? I mean, all of you are just obsessed. It's like, donut joke. It's like, has our meme game gotten so weak that we're down here? Blame Apple. We have a German to blame. I see. It's rather typical, isn't it? Typical Germans. Doesn't even bother trying to show up on the show anymore. Just wants to show up in the Discord and disrupt it with bakery talk. This foul, degenerate bakery talk. I'll have no more of it, I'll tell you what. I mean, what was this, some kind of like German thing about like, oh, you don't really know what donuts are? Is this what this is? Is this what we've come to? Whole country's on fire and you're all worried about if you're jelly donuts or baked glazed things and this and that. Oh, I like no such thing actually, Kimmy. I don't care for donuts at all. I like bagels. That's right. It's the Jew man's donut. It's a donut for people with money. Cream and cheese. As we know, 90% of the cream cheese belongs to only 10% of the people in the world. You can't have that. Well, so we've been going 16 minutes. Let's pop on over here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was leaving this too. Anyone who wants in on the Discord to have yourself a little chin wag with good old me and my terrible haircut, you're more than welcome to. This is a Friday night show. It's a desperation show. Getting down to the wire here. Because, well, the wire's down there. It's way, way down there. You gotta go find it. Dig it out with your own two hands. Pull that wire up into the sky. Foist it above your head and say, I am proud that I gave a contribution to the arts. Supporting this terrible podcast. Because I feel bad for this man. Half of his house is on fire, and his entire Discord is filling up with donut talk that he doesn't understand. It's terrifying. So, well, what have we got tonight? I was, again, I hoped I'd have people here, but this is kind of, it's turning into like a sort of, a sort of standard operating procedure. Yes, I have people coming in. No, no one's showing up. Okay, never mind. Well, I have to wonder. Oh, you little cunt, you're not even there. Well, go to hell, Shabs. That's fine. No one needs you. Do you have something strange to look at tonight, though? Again, I had more in the way of stories, but they just kept disappearing on me. Oh, yeah, there's this one. Oh, good, actually. No, I've got them all. Oh, there was one more. Where was that one? This is the kind of thing that makes me to say to myself, like, you should have tried harder. You should have put more effort in. And I did, and I put it all in, and then it just disappeared. Okay, this will do. Where's the thing? Okay, well, how do we all feel about Zambonis? Yes, big fans. I'm guessing big fans. Yeah. Oh Christ, what is it? You know, this weekend I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tear this entire thing down. And I'm gonna try and build it up again in a reasonable fashion format. It used to be really good. Now it's just garbage. And yeah. Oh, fucking thank Christ there. So, Zamboni burst into flames. This is like actually like getting to a point where it's like, oh, well, just take a look for yourself. This is important.
How is he on there?
Yo!
Oh my god.
Oh my.
How is he even?
What?
That's some solid Zamboni action right there. Now, a lot of people might take the wrong opinion, I might say, that, like, you know, something went wrong here. I would go ahead and say that everything is going exactly right here. He is melting down the ice just a little bit to scrape all of the, I don't know, what is it that hockey players leave on the ice? Cum stains. He's getting all of the cum stains out of the ice rink with his fiery Zamboni. Frankly, I think this thing belongs in a goddamn Macy's Day Parade. Solid fucking copy. So yeah, fucking Zamboni machine. And wait, hang on. Oh no, it wasn't a Zamboni machine. It was an ice making machine. Oh, that explains it. Typically, when I think of ice making machines, I think of all of the combustible chemicals that go into them. I think, how is it that thing hasn't exploded yet? Well, apparently they just have. They do. And so yeah, the incident occurred at a youth hockey practice. What's this? Why is this hyperlinked? Gates chili bus driver arrested for drunk driving with students on board. I'm starting to see a pattern here, Rochester. Okay, I'm starting to think perhaps this page 404. Sorry, can't be found. This is what else is going on in town. So yeah, Bill Gray's regional iceplex in Rochester. He had himself goddamn ice making machine going fire. You want to know something funny? I'm from New Hampshire. I've never in my life been ice skating. You want to know why? Everyone told me I was mad. Everyone said that I was crazy. But I always said I don't want to go ice skating because I don't want the fiery ice machine to eat me. And now, this is exactly what's happening. You've got drunk bus drivers bringing young children to go ice skating on death rinks where they're pursued by flaming ice machines and fiery Zambonis. This is why, you know, honestly, I'm starting to second guess. I'm thinking, maybe no. Maybe no. Maybe children do need to be supervised all the time. They're a goddamn predatory ice machines. Let's have another look at this flaming mess, this wonderful wreck. Look at it go.
Oh my.
How is he on there?
I love the accent. How is he on there? Flaming Zamboni. Let's just have a little look-see. I'm sure we could find more. The Toronto Sun has an even better angle for us. Da-da-da. Wait, do you? You're just showing me the same fucking footage, Toronto. Ooh. It's an ice resurfacer. And now it's going around. Yeah, it's doing its thing. Oh, let's have another look at that. And, look. Boom! You can see clearly the conductor through a Zippo lighter down into the thing. This is beautiful. This is... I'm seeing a new Olympic sport here, to be honest with you. Yes. Yes, drive yourself. Self-driving Tesla ice machine. Fiery Tesla ice machine. Please, give us more of the fiery Tesla ice machine. Look at it drawing its clever patterns. Of course, you wouldn't give me a video, you bastards. Although, yes, videos. There we go. We've already seen that one. Come on, I want one where it hits the kid. Flaming Zamboni highlight reel. Is this the one where it hits the child? I've already seen this. These children all survived. No one is interested in this video. Damn you, Toronto Sun. In fact, I'm going to go back. Damn it. Show the one where the fire beast eats the child. Filming the whole affair. It brings a sort of Avengers Endgame feel to the entire thing. I don't know why you would leave that out. This isn't even rated for children. Like the Zamboni, which was clearly on fire and worth an extended viewing. Bastards. These people have no love whatsoever. Oh, I can see this is going to be another haymaker of a show, isn't it? So, there's a flaming Zamboni. Speaking of flaming Zambonis, politician stuffed 4,500 pounds down his underpants while he was wearing during a raid by anti-corruption police. Senator Chico Rodriguez insists he is innocent and he will prove I have nothing to do with any illicit act. A key ally in Brazil's president, a key ally inside of Brazil's president, a small man of very, very small stature. We're talking about 4 inches in total height, who lives in a small cube, a little enclosure, habitat, if you will, inside President Jair Bolsonaro's midsection, has been caught stuffing money into his underpants. When questioned by authorities, he dreamed of being a stripper, but had to leave that to his sister. They initially found 10,000 reais, or 1,380 pounds, and 4,650 pounds inside a safe in Senator Chico Rodriguez's house during a search on Wednesday. He then asked if he could go to the bathroom. According to the police report, an officer noticed a large rectangular bulge in the senator's shorts as he walked off. It's... Come on, son. It's called hemorrhoids. We've all seen Ace Ventura. Found inside his underwear near his buttocks were stacks of money that totaled 15,000 reais, or 2,000 pounds. When asked a further 3 times whether he had any additional cash stowed in his underpants, the senator angrily shoved his hand into his underwear to retrieve more stacks of bills totaling 17,900 reais, or another 2,500 pounds. A subsequent search turned up another 250 reais, Where did that search take place? What? A subsequent search of his self turned up an additional 35 pounds wedged right next to his taint. Rodriguez, I have also known as deputy leader in the Senate, has now been suspended. He was targeted as part of an investigation into the misappropriation of COVID-19 funds. If only we had one of those. But we don't. Rodriguez said in his statement, "My home was invaded for having done my job as a lawmaker, getting resources for the state to combat COVID-19. I believe in justice, and I will prove I have nothing to do with any illicit act. I just carry big stacks of bills in my underpants so I can make my thighs clap with that sweet, sweet paper." But since then, his administration has been marred after injustice. Minister Sergio Moro resigned earlier this year, alleging the president had sought to intervene improperly in federal police. There's also investigations underway to get the president's sons, who are both lawmakers. God, it's almost like when you elect populist right-wing cunts. They put their families, members, into positions of power, and everyone's like, I don't know how this happened. It's fine, though. I'm just glad that this man, I mean, look, I'm guessing he's probably, packing a load there. And all I can think to myself is, why didn't you put more money in your underwear, homie? You gotta work that pole more, son. You gotta twerk that ass. You gotta clap those ham hocks. Otherwise, nobody's gonna put any money in your goddamn underpants. No underoos. There's no underoo tip outs going on for you. If I'm not getting tipped, you're not getting tipped. Take that money out your underpants. Tell you what, though, if you guys go head over to the Streamlabs there, I'll be more than happy to take cash out. I'll do a whole show with a bunch of money in my underpants. Whole show. I'm not gonna show it off or nothing. It's not like I'm gonna go stripping for you. But what I am saying is that visit my OnlyFans. Maybe I will. You never know. So we got this. So we got a politician stuffing money in his pants. There's something so beautifully, wonderfully cliche to that. There's something about that I just can't get over. It's like poetry in motion. It's like Pablo Neruda, right? That's not Pablo Neruda, by the way. If you don't know that, I can't help you. But I'm saying, like, this entire story strikes me as like it's true poetry. Corrupt politician is like a right-hand man of some right-wing populist autocrat who's bungled the entire pandemic response so he could enrich him and his friends. And one of his buddies is just literally stuffing wads of cash down his own underwear. It's poetry. I love it. It's exactly what I want out of the world. So, speaking of dipshits stuffing money down their pants, so I asked at the top, I'm going to ask again, did anyone bother catching either of the town halls last night? Because we've got some reports here. Oh, what's up, Jables? Oh my goodness, where did you come from? How did you get here?
Oh, I can pop in here. I'm an admin, remember?
Yes, I know, but I thought that you were, I don't know, like chained up in a basement somewhere. I thought you'd been abducted.
Yep, I'm back.
I thought you'd been kidnapped by Brazilian autocrats looking to sell your organs. Put your eyeballs down their underpants.
Oh, yeah. That didn't happen.
Oh.
Mental hospitals are fun.
But none of that
the
happens
drugs that they
there?
give you are even better. Huh?
Oh, but none of that happened there? You didn't have any like Central American people trying to just like take your shit and stuff it down their pants?
You know, it's hard to tell what language they speak when they're just screaming nonsense.
They could have been Cambodian. I don't know. Somebody came in, put all the animals in their pants, and walked out. They took all my animal crackers. So you doing better now that you're not in the nut house?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Oh, it's good. It's good to hear. They reprogrammed you then?
Yeah, they, well, no, they just gave me Zoloft and Trazodone. And like, here, have fun with those.
Welcome to American mental health care. You have problems. Here. Just take these pills. And don't call me if things go bad. Call someone else.
Well, to be fair, they kept me in the hospital to see how those pills worked on me. Worked pretty good, I do have to say.
It worked pretty good. It's like, yeah. Like the nurse comes in, you're tripping sack. Like, oh, hey, tentacle lady. How's it going? Did people look at your green skin funny? She's just like, oh, doctor, these pills seem to be working. Okay, Mr. Boogly, I need you to... This is a medical test. Slowly wave your hand in front of your face. You see trails? I do. All right, let's check this one out and send him into the world.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was on like a 3-day bender. When I went to the hospital, I had a blood alcohol level of 462.
That's not...
For those of you that don't know, you could have gotten drunk off my blood.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be survivable, I wouldn't think.
No, I was fine.
You know, I'm glad you were that zonked out, though, because we had a whole presidential debate, man. Oh, my God. I'd need that much alcohol to survive it again.
You know what? That's one thing that was really nice is I had no idea what was going on in the outside world the entire time I was there.
Yeah, they come in when you're all zonked out to check on you to see if, like, you know what's going on. Like, all right, do you know what year it is? And you're like, I don't fucking care. And they're like, oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah, they didn't drug me up that bad. Oh, by the way, I have some advice for everybody. If you are being put into a mental institution, they're going to ask you, are you going to be here voluntarily or involuntarily? Doesn't matter if you want to be there or not, because once they start the process, you're going, period. Always say voluntarily, because if you say voluntarily, you can control which meds you take instead of them forcing you to take. Heads up, everybody out there. Little life hack for you.
It's like, can't you just bring me a bowl already? Are we not in Washington State? What the fuck is going on here? It's like, yeah, it's like you get committed by your family members. Are you here voluntarily? Everything I do is voluntary. I voted for Ron Paul.
Yeah.
So, you had fun? You had like a pretty lady strap you down, give you drugs?
No, they didn't give me drugs until like day 3 or 4.
Oh, see, that's why you need to go with like the black market nurses. You know, the ones that aren't really nurses, but they'll come around and they'll put you in straps and they'll give you drugs, and then like they'll say like, oh, your time is up. It's like, it's like a therapist.
That's another thing that happened. They kept checking on me like every hour or two. No, they kept checking on me like every hour or two, because when I was being checked in, one of the nurses wrote down that I was drinking a gallon of liquor a day.
Were you?
No.
Why not?
Not nearly that much. No, because one, that's expensive. 2, I don't drink that much. But they thought that I was going to go through crazy withdrawals and start having seizures and shit because that nurse wrote that down. Yeah.
It's just yeah. If this ever happens again, though, you just need to like start giving them like little hints that you've got a bunch of nurse fetishes. Like, yeah, like I like it when they come in and just sort of slap me around a little bit, telling me like, you are unwell and I'm gonna get you so much better. Can I have that? And they're like, sorry, sir, this is like, you don't get a la carte fetish services here at the hospital. Did you?
No, that was a nurse at the first hospital I went to, which fucking sucked. That place had flickering light energy, people screaming constantly. It was like being trapped in a basement, being forced to listen to Yoko Ono do a rendition of Charles Manson ramblings post life sentence.
So basically, like you got the 12 Monkeys experience.
Yeah,
right off the bat.
There weren't any flickering lights, but it felt like there were.
There weren't flickering lights, I was told, but I saw them. But just me, apparently. I don't know why they kept me in there. They need to start dressing like hospital orderlies up like sports mascots, I think. It gives them extra padding. Yeah. But also, can you imagine if like several like brightly colored cartoon characters came bounding up to you while you're like fucking Valiumed out? Like, oh, we gotta get you under control. His face smashed into the tile. It's like, why do they keep putting tile on these floors? So, Crab's back. Look, everything's getting back to normal, dude. Look, Crab is clipping arbitrary clips from the stream. It's good.
Yeah, just to give you guys a little extra on that first hospital I went to. I was in their emergency ward for 2 days. The second hospital I went to, there was a doctor there that used to work over there. And he's like, how long were you there? I was like, 2 days. He's like, holy shit. Well, if you weren't fucked up before, you're fucked up now.
That's the doctor saying that.
Yeah.
Listen, Mr. Boogly.
So I am not exaggerating.
Yeah, some people. Listen, Mr. Boogly here. Some people, they get the impression that you're the clinical term is batshit cuckoo birds here, and I'm Dr. Cuckoo Birds here to make sure that you're feeling all right, son. And that was basically your experience.
Yeah, and then the second hospital was great. That was fun. It was chill. I just read books the entire time.
What did you read though?
Did drugs, read books.
Did drugs, read books. It's like, yeah, I used to be what sent people to the hospital, and now people go to the hospital so they can live that way.
Yeah. Yeah, did drugs, read books, chilled out. But did you know they still do electroshock therapy?
Did you get any?
I had no idea. No.
Did you ask for any?
See, that's part of the voluntary thing. No, I didn't ask for any.
So you can get that if you're voluntary.
Especially the guy that was my roommate, he was going through electroshock therapy. It's pretty bad, dude. He doesn't remember his son being born. It's sad.
Well, they're zapping your fucking brain with electricity.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
There's a tuner apparently on that dial where it goes from like 0 to get well soon and then to the state has decided that your life is forfeit. You know? Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. You know. But still, next time you got to get down with some of that. It could be a Vice reporter. Could be like, I don't even remember when I asked if I could write for these people, but here I am. Anyway, my brain got zapped with a whole bunch of electricity there, and I'm feeling right as rain. Rain. Sorry, that happens sometimes. That's the kind of thing. It's like we get to a certain point though when we start to realize, I'm starting to think maybe Scientology's onto something. All these clinical professionals, and they're like, well, we could fix his brain. How? I don't know. Just blast that shit like I'm Shocker from Spider-Man. Just, are you feeling better? No, it still hurts. Okay, well, give him some more until it doesn't hurt anymore. They just zap you out, and you're like, how do you feel? I don't. another patient saved.
Yep. Oh yeah, and if you didn't come in with books already, nobody could send you books because of COVID.
Oh yes, no, I saw the CDC guidelines shut all libraries down, saying that books are highly transmissible.
Well, it can stay on paper for 5 days, but I mean, for my roommate who was in there, who's going to be in there for over a month, his wife should be able to send him some books.
Exactly. You need to argue that point. Yes, maybe COVID can stay on these pages for 5 days, but the ideas will last a lifetime.
I filled out a survey. I told them to upgrade their library because of him.
Well,
all the books that they had available for anybody to use were there were a couple books that were fiction, and then the rest were self-help books. And I'd like a little escapism, please, today.
bunch of Deepak Chopra shit. It's like,
There was
man,
one.
I'd love to read something that would just uplift me in the first sentences. So you hate yourself. Okay, no, let's try something else. Life can be hard, but nope. Yeah, and then you pick one up. It's like, call me Ishmael. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
So the important question I have is, did you write any jokes while you were locked up in the nut house?
I did, but none of them are ready yet. I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
Maybe workshop it with you.
Yeah. I got bored the other day. I started writing a series of therapy jokes. Like, my therapist keeps using the word dissociative personality, but I'm very certain he's not talking about me. Or, my favorite was, so my therapist keeps telling me that I need to, like, sort of reframe things, change the way I tell myself my own story. And, so I'm learning to hate myself in Spanish now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You come out of the mental hospital with unfinished jokes. I think you need to go back. I'm gonna call him up. Like,
Oh, come on.
call him up and be like, listen, my boy here you put him through hell, and he couldn't even come out with finished jokes. I'm gonna need him to go back in there until his jokes are ready. Can we threaten him with electroshock a little bit, Don't actually do it. Just like joy buzzers. Stack joy buzzers at the end of your electrodes and then press those to his temples. And then be like, ha, guess what? Doesn't hurt as much as you thought. Now, go tell everyone else who's going through it that they're pussies. And we'll just find out what happens. This is the best. I think this is what we need to do to reinvigorate our mental health system. Is to turn it into a prank reality show for people with serious mental illness, where we lock them up against their will in hospital settings. Everyone's talking about Nurse Ratched right now. Fuck that. Netflix, listen, hit me up, guys. I've got the best ideas. Jables might not survive, but, well, I imagine.
I know how to make mental hospitals better. Have a smoking area so people that are depressed can have a fucking cigarette. God damn it.
You guys put in a goddamn, an American Ninja Warrior, obstacle course. And that was fun, but I still can't smoke. Like, put a bar in. Yeah, just put a bar in somewhere, too. Just be like, well, you say it's triggered when you drink, but let's find out what that really looks like. Just put a bunch of cameras up, run a YouTube channel. I'm just going to do that entire thing. You and I were just going to go into business. Trump's going to get reelected. Mental health care facilities will become purely for-profit media companies. And, we can make a tidy little, make a nice little killing. Anytime anyone gets committed, be like, well, you can have them in the Get Well place or the TV Famous place. What's the TV Famous place? Okay, I think you said TV Famous place. That's where they're going then. Wait, what? No, it'll be fine. You can catch them on NBC's on Thursday.
My psychiatrist, the psychiatrist for that ward was, he was super into comedy and podcasts and stuff, and was wondering how to start one. So, we had a long conversation about that.
Yeah, you sit down for your session. It's like, how have you been doing? Oh, I'm okay. I'm like, okay, that's great. Listen, so how do you get paid when you do these things is what I'm wondering. What?
Yeah.
They always have the same questions, don't they?
He was like, what kind of, do you need like a microphone, like a really expensive one? I was like, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
you can get a Blue Yeti mic or Snowball mic for like $100.
Yeah, it's like you just look at like this clinical professional too, and you're like, you have a real job. Trust me, you can You can afford everything you need. It'll be fine. It'll be like yeah, he's gonna quit. He's gonna quit the profession though. It's like, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Make sure to hit the like and subscribe. It's Psychiatrist Live now. Gonna talk about some things I saw. Can't like tell anyone's name because of HIPAA violations. But let's just say there was this guy named Mabel's Shugley. Talk to. Big shout out to Mabel's Shugley. You know who you are. Thanks for getting this podcast started. I could be out helping people, but instead I want you all to go to NordVPN/psychdoc. Get yourself 10% off. Keep yourself private. You need to protect your identity these days because it's really all you have. And I could tell you all about that. Yeah.
Well, I one thing I will tell you is he may or may not be watching right now.
Oh, hey, Doc. Listen, I've got loads of psychiatry and psychology jokes that I could, but I'm afraid we're out of time. So, if you're down, we can try again next week, same time. Oh, it's only funny if you have therapy, because you're like, wow, I'm about to make a breakthrough, and then they're like, oh, shit, you gotta get the fuck out of here. I ain't got time for you no more. Medicaid motherfucker.
Yeah. Have you been seeing those card decline memes that have been going around the last couple weeks?
No. I mean,
there's a little meme format that's gained a little popularity.
Well, if you ever had a card decline, you know it's not funny.
Yeah, it just states like you get something like and then card declines, and then like let's say get an abortion, card declines, and then it shows a picture of a doctor unzipping his pants.
Well, I do love the fact that you mentioned you're like, yeah, my psychiatrist might be watching right now, and I just watched my viewer numbers drop by like 5. I'm like, oh,
he's not actually watching.
Some people are worried here. How about that?
I didn't tell him the name of this channel.
Yeah, who would remember that? He could have the book sitting on his desk. In fact, I want you to send him a copy of my book. Just that.
You know, I might.
Yeah, that way I know it's sitting on someone's desk somewhere.
No, he's a super cool guy.
Well, that's good.
I wish he could just be my permanent psychiatrist.
Well, I'm glad you didn't get permanently electroshocked in it, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of...
Yeah, sorry for hijacking the show, but I just had to make it about me.
There was barely a show to hijack. Don't worry about it. No, that's fine. I was actually wondering today, I'm like, is Jables ever coming back? Because I'm like, I could get Edinburgh, but...
Yeah, I saw that sweet message last week.
Which one?
Oh, when you were asking for me to come back.
Oh, and I told you Edinburgh was doing better than you, and we didn't want you back. That one?
No, before that.
Oh, that must still just be in my draft folder, then. I'm sorry. Hell.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to be mistaken. Crab, isn't Friday supposed to be the professional stream? Crab, listen, you should feel fortunate I'm even able to go live at all, given all of this.
Crab, you should be happy about my return. Go fuck yourself.
Exactly. This is like, you know what? Like, listen, when Jable shows up, all professionality goes out the window. That way he doesn't feel like, you know, outgunned. And, yeah, no, it's just the professional streams, professional show. But then again, everybody else, like, well, so Jables was supposed to have a segment, and then he had to go crazy and go get locked up in the mental institution. Fucking thanks for thinking about, like, what matters there, Jables. I'm trying to do a show here, okay? But then Vernaculus goes and gets himself married. So I'm like, well, there goes my news guy. And, yeah, well, like, El Prez, like, he's apparently, like, I guess it's one of those rains it pours things, because he had some shit he had to eat and a bunch of fucking bullshit he had to deal with. And, so, yeah, no, you would talk about professional show, we're gonna get there. I'm like, we're just holding on here, right? Just holding on. Also, if, like, there's an outside chance that if, well, I don't know. Let's just say, like, in November, I will see if I hold on to this place of mine. Otherwise, it's back to the basement, back to the couch.
By the way, you mentioned some debates earlier. Were you talking about the roast battles?
Yes, those ones, the roast battles that took place on NBC. It's two old grandpas. It was grumpy old men, stage edition. They complained about each other's roofs and the dirty children who didn't know how to handle their paper right. Also, you did miss it too when Trump announced his coronavirus test results. Well, I mean,
Wait, you got corona?
Yeah, he got corona.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Trump got corona, and then I called up the White House asking about the wrestling tickets. And they're like, what wrestling tickets? I'm like, I gave $45 to the Victory Fund on Facebook there. And I was told I'd be getting wrestling tickets. Now, Ticketmaster's just been jerking me around on this one. I was hoping you could help me out. They didn't really believe me. I don't know why. This is why they shouldn't have these promotions. It's the last time I'm donating to a presidential campaign. Yeah. Finally get them wrestling tickets. I did say, I believe I told them I wanted Mike Pence to spit in my mouth. Just herd immunity. So, that's been... I wish I'd done it on the show, but last night my friend's like, do you still call the White House? I'm like, well, they blocked my number, I think. So she hands me her phone, and I called them up, and they're like, White House. I'm like, yeah, I had some questions about antibodies. I'm like, well, sir, you wouldn't want to call the CDC or the Department of Health for that. Okay, yeah, no, I just wanted to know where I could bring these ones. I got a whole load of high power antibodies. I got like a whole camper cooler here full of them, and I need to know what to do with them. And this guy, I had him on the line for like 12 minutes, let's say, because he just kept trying to say like we don't.
I think that's a record.
Yeah, he's like we don't have information about that. I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, listen, I need these things. I don't even know where to store them. I mean, is an ordinary fridge okay? Can I put these in the fridge? What's the shelf life on my antibodies here? And he kept trying to tread water, and then I imagine when he finally got off the line, I could see him in this little like call center. Where he's like, what the fuck was that? And somebody looks over and is like, oh, did the bronzer guy call you? The what? The bronzer guy. Was he looking for bronzer? Nah.
Yeah, I did catch that one.
Yeah, it's like, nah, he wanted to know what to do with his antibodies. Yeah, it's the same guy. Yeah. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm surprised we haven't been able to find what's-her-face again.
Does Kamala have? Well, I'm sure she probably just went back to, like, a health insurance call center.
Yeah.
I just want to see, though. No, it's not.
I miss her. She was nice.
I felt like we really made a connection.
Yep.
And, okay, no crab. Kamala doesn't have coronavirus. Her staffers do. And listen, let's keep in mind, Kamala Harris is not the kind of person who mingles with the help, let's say, okay?
And even if Kamala did have corona, do you think she's going to say that she has it?
Exactly. No, she's going to put that shit in jail like it was a 5th grade black child.
And she's going to keep it there like she needs more work to be done.
Exactly. Listen, this is the future vice president you're talking about. I would ask that you show some goddamn respect, all right? And by respect, I mean thoughts and prayers, y'all. I want all of your thoughts and prayers for Jables and his mental coronavirus. He caught the head version. It's mutated.
Yeah, I don't need your thoughts and prayers that much anymore.
He's coughing and spitting all over the nurses. His psychiatrist is watching this show right now. Right now. There's a clinical professional watching this show trying to figure out not just what's wrong with me, but with all of you too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thoughts and prayers for Jables. PDF.
By the way,
PDF form.
Shout out to all those nurses. They were all super nice.
Yep. Smoking hot nurses.
They were.
body 1970s
All
style
Latina.
thing. She'd
All
be
Latina
trying.
nurse.
She'd show up, like one of the nurses would show up and try and change his like IV, and she'd be like, "Damn, this is tricky for me. I just need to take a seat. I'm just gonna sit here on your dick now, okay?" And Jables was just like, because he's like intubated. He's like, "Urgh." Just made that
They
noise.
were allowed to give us hugs.
Yep.
That's about it.
Gave him hugs. Just motorboated him a little bit. You ever been reverse motorboated? I didn't think so. Not on purpose.
Yeah, I have. I
nah.
have weird friends.
Yeah, these broads, they just showed up, changed out his bedpan, come in, they're like, "Oh, I see you did a dookie. You know what that means?
Yeah.
You get titties in the face." And that was, Jabel's experience with private mental health care.
I was only strapped down until I sobered up.
Exactly. By that point, orgasms were abound everywhere. Everyone was like, "God damn." And you can catch that on Pornhub, by the way. That's how he managed to pay his bill. He doesn't have insurance, but there's a Pornhub thing now where if you let the nurses tie you down and do stuff to you, they'll post it up there. And if the ad revenue is good enough, you don't have to pay for your treatment.
You know what?
It's hard to... It's a great idea, isn't it? You're seeing the potential here, aren't you?
Yeah, especially with those nurses.
That's what I've been doing. I've been solving the world's problems while you've been gone, dude. I've been coming up with one solution after another, and I think I just figured out how to solve healthcare. Boom. Train strippers as nurses, yeah. And then those who are willing to go the extra mile, they can make the videos, they get the bonuses. But then if like the video gets enough clicks and ad revenue, well then you don't have a hospital bill. Socialized medicine through porn. You're welcome.
I can dig it. Yeah.
I'm all about solving the world's problems. Shit. The other day we found out the river in my city is the water level is drastically low, and they're discovering all kinds of garbage in the river. And so my solution, and I wrote them a proposal. I signed up to be a part of their society, the Watershed Society people. And I sent them a proposal saying that we just need to throw more garbage into the river to use water displacement to bring the water level up again. And that's just science. See, I'm solving problems while everyone else is just making them. And you're welcome, America.
Yeah. Plus, who doesn't like broken glass on their riverbed?
There were so many lawnmowers, apparently. They didn't know why. Like they found like 24 shopping carts. I've just really come to this dramatic conclusion though that the best way to solve the world's problems is to look at what the problem really is and then double down on it somehow. That way the problem gets the picture that it's like, yo, you don't want any of this. I think there's a future here. I'm all about new ways of thinking these days. And I think we're onto something. So we've got filling our rivers with garbage and now connecting mental health care bills, or actually just healthcare bills in general, because there's some weird kinks out there. We could imagine you had to go in for an emergency surgery. You have no insurance whatsoever, right? But just so happens that they got a really good video of you getting a catheter put in. And they can blur your face out and everything. But if that thing gets enough clicks, well, you don't get a hospital bill. And if it gets more than enough clicks, then you get a rebate on future services.
Okay.
Because there's some weird fucking people out there. And I'm thinking it's time we stop shaming kinks of the weirder variety and start exploiting them for cultural and monetary value.
Yeah. Well, people already do that, though. It's called OnlyFans.
Yeah, but who's getting surgery on OnlyFans? Wait, that's my new shtick. Okay, cool. Just gonna be like, hey guys, You want to see?
Oh, I know how to do psychic surgery.
You want to get deep inside of me? I'm about to get my appendix out, and I really need money. Instead of a GoFundMe, pay $20. You can watch them dig around in my guts there. And
That'd be fun.
yeah, well, suddenly like
Just work out too hard, make yourself get a hernia.
Oh, that would be fucking really weird though too, because all of a sudden like the weirdest people with the scariest fetishes would suddenly be like the world's most humanitarian people out there. So it's like, oh yeah, no, we don't talk to that neighbor. He's got this weird fucking he's got this weird surgery fetish, except
Yeah.
we invite him to Thanksgiving because he saved 4 lives with his masturbation habits last year alone.
Brings a whole new meaning to getting up in them guts.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's like, yeah, it's like, intersperse it with like fair use clips from the show Hannibal. You're good to go. It's like, yes, and every time after this weird pervert comes to the surgery porn, he goes and donates to feed the children. Like, what? Yes, he's big on world hunger and chopping people up.
He wants their livers to be fatty. He likes that look better.
I asked him one time what his opinion of Soylent Green is. He said he doesn't like processed food.
Oh. Jeffrey Dahmer said he wouldn't. Jeffrey Dahmer said tattooed people were his least favorite because it tainted the meat.
Fucking yeah. Well, I mean, just that's how like lame. Honestly, this in 2020, the entire COVID apocalypse we had, it was so boring. It was like where we only got the riots in the streets later when no one gave a shit about the fact that we had a global pandemic. It's like, why couldn't those things happen at the same time? Now I'm thinking yeah, that's probably how it's really going to work out too. When we get to that post-apocalyptic, we can't grow food, Mad Max wasteland period in our history. Even the cannibalism is going to be tainted by humanity's ability to be trite and boring. So it'll be there'd be like a cannibal clan that make human pate, and you'll start getting people complaining I prefer the real meat. I don't like this processed human garbage. It just doesn't taste like murder anymore. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, human bologna.
Oh, you know how that's made? It starts out with grinding up human. Yeah, that's the good part, but then you know what they do with it? They add pork and hooves and stuff. There's toenails in there. I don't want to eat toenails. You know that your dinner had a name and a family once. Yeah, but I don't like to think about the toenails. It's just gross.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever seen somebody's toenails when they just don't clip them? It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. People just gonna be eating out of slop buckets, but they're just still gonna be picky about it. Was this human grass-fed? Grass hasn't existed in 30 years. So no then.
Yeah.
It's gonna be funny when the world ends. Actually, it's gonna be terrible. Because again, the thing I love too is I'm seeing I look at the news periodically. I'm trying to hole up and not do too much news-ing because it's dumb. But I see for instance they're yes, all 30 states are recording their highest COVID numbers ever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think back to March, April, May, when the world was petrified of things, and it's it's worse than ever, but we just got bored with it. Global pandemic, this is kind of boring. I don't want to do this
Okay,
anymore.
so no, but here's the thing: infection rates are up, but death rates are down.
Well, why? What the fuck is wrong with this virus? Why isn't it trying harder?
Because it killed most of the people it was going to kill already.
Oh, so my theory though, because I've had this theory that the whole lockdown period, so 9 months from that heavy lockdown in spring, we're gonna have a whole bunch of babies being born to replace all the dead old people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's nature, like, healing. Nature is healing. Look at that. I love that too, though. You remember, like, even just a few months ago when, like, no one was flying and no one was driving and everyone was staying indoors and everyone was like, oh my god, look, the sky cleared up. And animals were coming back, and then it was like, nature is healing. And then it's like hurricanes fucking fucking the Gulf Coast while the entire West Coast is on fire. Bah! Nature is healed, bitches. Now nature is back with a vengeance.
Well, I've always been for the burning down forest.
Yeah, there's those smug fucking trees, man. I've had enough of them.
Well, no,
I've had enough of them.
Those trees need fires to grow.
Exactly.
That's how the pine cones release their seeds, you fucks.
You gotta burn them. You gotta burn those fucking trees so that they can grow as trees and know not to fuck with you anymore.
No, it's how
I
you
agree.
get new growth.
Listen, every time I've been on fire, I've grown as a person. Okay? Now, I don't think trees are any better than I am. I think you're right. I think you're onto something. Everybody, write to your local fire marshal and forestry agent. And let them know. Jables Boogly, fresh out the hospital, has declared that the trees know what they're doing. And that you need to leave them alone. And set them on fire.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
Set them on fire. I beg you, please. Yeah, good time, good time.
It can't be done with so much ease.
So burn those fuckers, you horrible sleaze. Look, we're back to writing post-apocalyptic Dr. Seuss rhymes now. This is great. People will be like chanting their children to bed with like stories like dreams of like, yes. And then they discovered a world where all of the sand was candy. And all of the rocks were candy. And the skeletons were made of gumdrops. And the and the super mutants all spoke with English accents. That way you could trust them.
Because those are the intellectual super mutants.
Yeah, those are the ones who read a couple books before books were destroyed.
Yeah.
I want that to happen though. If things start getting crazy enough, I'm gonna organize things like book burnings, and they'll be like, "Why are we doing this? Like to destroy the knowledge, so that they can make new knowledge. It's the only hope they have." Well, let's bring, I guess. Oh, what the fuck? All right, I need to.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
I don't even want to know what this donut shit is, though. Random number generator. We've got 3 people waiting. These shows, like, this is, like, honestly, though, this, I do from time to time get this sensation as though my show is, what do you call it? In hospice. Yes. It's in hospice. Okay, wait, that was, what, a 2? Alright, it's a 2. Well, Mickey, how goes it?
Oh, pretty good. I survived 2 out of 4 weeks of training for a eventual call center job. Yay!
Yeah, that's exciting.
I don't like call center work at all.
Did you enjoy the town halls last night?
I did not watch either of them. I don't know that I can listen to another day of Trump talking without feeling like I'm listening to nails on a chalkboard. I just can't even with this guy. I start screaming. pisses me off.
Well, still, the town halls though were wonderful because it was like a debate where no one was. It was actually like it was more like YouTube than anything else. People they're not even having debates. They're just if they're not shouting over each other, then they're just making competing videos that you can catch, of all places, on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, did he talk a lot of shit about Biden? The usual.
He said all kinds of. Let me tell you a thing or two about what he said last night there. That Trump, when he was talking about Biden, he was talking about how his mama was a fucking spider person, and how
what?
No, Hunter Biden. How Hunter Biden, like he had a fucking entire opium den named after him. And back in the 20s, it was a whole thing. It was pretty crazy.
I mean, I heard he wants to make out with all of us. Apparently, even the dudes.
Oh yeah, no.
So the whole he's cured from COVID
no. This
shit.
is why you need to watch these things. Whole town hall. He's like 20 times he kept coming back. He's like, because he's got a big incel following, and he even said he's like, I will rent my daughter out to any of you, whatever you name, price. Sort of like, this is like my daughter is the Expedia of escorts. So,
God damn it, is it too late to become an incel?
Fucking, no,
I'll take that rental.
Well, no, Bill Barr is the Roman gnome, He roams around looking for the best deals on Midtown Manhattan pussy. And he finds them for you, I tell you what. He does a damn fine job. And if let's say like you find a cheaper price on Spirit Air, well then you can sit in her bucket seat for half that. And you can pack all the luggage you want up inside whatever you want. See, this is why you need to watch these things. I mean, I was on the Trump Pence Victory Fund website just the other day, and I gave them $67 of my own hard-earned money, because they said that I could have a boxing match with Eric Trump, but none of them knew where he was because they don't keep track of that one apparently. And
I thought you were going to say Eric Andre. I was just super excited.
Oh, that's worth way more than that. My God. Yeah, they also said I could have a sleepover with the actor from Charles in Charge. And
yeah.
Willie Ames?
Yeah, Billy Amos.
Willie Ames he's a Jesus freak. He's not going to do the whole sleepover thing.
No. I mean a real sleepover, you fucking pervert. Where we're gonna watch Are You Afraid of the Dark, and we're gonna make hot pockets, and Scott Bakula is gonna come over, and he's gonna we're gonna
up with episodes of Bible Man.
Exactly. No, that's. Yeah, why not?
What's the name of his Bible Man series?
Well, no, I'm just looking forward to the Quantum Leap Q&A, but,
Right. Who wouldn't?
This is what I'm talking about, though, is like I went there to the... Hang on. I'm sorry, not Scott Bakula. I'm thinking Scott Baio.
Scott Baio is Charles. Yeah.
Well, let's, there's only one way we can be sure.
While you're at it, pull up a photo of Scott Baio. He's something happened to him. Something happened to his face, I think. I don't know what happened.
Bible Man's sidekick is Boots.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, they're legit not taking my calls anymore. I wanted to ask them who the superior Scott was between Scott Baio and Scott Bakula. Charles was in charge of our lives, but Scott Bakula got to be temporarily in charge of hundreds of lives.
Yes.
Okay, so we know who's in charge, but the real question is, who's the boss?
Stick around.
Charles
Tony Danza.
Charles Danza, yeah.
Charles Danza.
That was his Christian name when he was born. Charles Anthony Danza the Fourth. You don't know this, but he's actually the heir to the Kodak fortune. Take a lot of pictures when you're the boss, and where do you think you picked that up from? See, look, it all comes back, you know. TGI Fridays was the best late night series I've ever seen. So, how's that suit you, Mickey? Do you feel like you've been made whole tonight?
Sure.
Well, there we go.
I don't respond well to being put on the spot, Nick. You should know this.
Yeah, wasn't any
Well,
spot.
you should be used to it by now.
Exactly. Listen, you gotta learn to heal before you can learn to walk.
Yeah. My trainer put me on the spot today in front of the whole class, and I got.
Is your trainer teaching you to heal?
She's teaching me a job that will pay me.
So she's bringing you to heal, is what I'm hearing.
Mickey, by virtue of being on the show, you should expect to be put on the spot. And by expecting to be put on the spot, then you won't be put on the spot.
Yeah, also, actually, literally also being a guest on any show is literally the definition of being put on a spot.
Yeah.
True. Okay. Fair enough.
So.
Yeah.
Has your trainer taught you to play dead yet? This is why they don't let me teach classes in the corporate world, is because they'll tell me you're their trainer, and I'll be like, all right. And I'll like make them shake hands for treats. That's yeah. Then at that point HR will discover that nothing in my resume is true, and well, I'll be back on Twitch in no time. Why don't you go get a real job? It's not getting the real job that's the problem. It's keeping it.
Why is Dina apologizing to me? I don't know why. What has she done? She's very pleasant.
Oh,
She's
you'll
a
find
pleasant
out.
person.
You'll find out, Mickey. You'll find out, I'm sure.
I guess I will.
Oh, yes. It's an elaborate plan. Have you ever seen the movie The Game featuring Michael Douglas? It's a bit like that. Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yes.
Is it another Michael Douglas film in which we see his perfectly chiseled ass?
No, but he does eat so much pussy that he gets cancer.
Right, because he said he got cancer from eating his wife's pussy.
Pussies are known carcinogens. Pussy juice, it's a known carcinogen. It's full of tobacco flavoring and Chinese spices.
Well, that's why I never go down.
Exactly. You know? I don't like Cantonese cuisine myself.
I'm already a smoker. I'm already at risk.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, sorry, baby.
High school.
It's not that I don't love you. It's just I have pre-existing conditions.
Well, gentlemen, this is why I've been with my partner for 17 years, because he does do that which you men refuse to do.
Listen, I mean,
I don't know. I grew up in a small farm town, and the chicks in small farm towns, they just throw up chewing tobacco up there all the time.
Exactly.
You can't see it.
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
Yeah, that's why they do it to get rid of the teeth. You see, teeth they all, that just rots out and turns into you get nothing more than like a brown gummy. Leaves you quivering with a bit of a nicotine overdose, but you're like, damn, that was enjoyable. No,
on the plus side, I didn't need a cigarette afterwards.
No, I'll tell you this though. I swear to Christ, if I ever went, actually, I'm not gonna say when. I'm not gonna say if. I'm gonna say when I'm inevitably diagnosed with cancer, and I'm sitting there getting chemo, because I'm sure all the chemo patients talk to each other. You're in the best of moods. If one of them looks over at me and asks me like, "What's going on with you?" I'll be like, "I ate too much pussy, bah."
Guys, the ladies are chiming in the chat here. They're they're starting to get a little aggressive. So allow me to assist you by convincing them that you are not, in fact, a terrible person that doesn't go down on a nice, pretty girl.
What I
Yeah,
like, what
you
I
know.
like about this dynamic that we've got going on right now, though, with like the ladies going off in the chat, is because you have to read the chat, which means you look at it, which means it is seen and not heard. So.
Yeah. Just because I don't respond to the chat doesn't mean I don't see it.
Exactly. Listen.
You know, chauvinism goes only so far in the charm department. Sometimes you got to get down on your knees and get dirty.
Chauvinism is a form of gentlemanly conduct. I'm pretty sure. I think what you're talking about is
apparently Crab just pisses on other people's vaginas.
Hey, that's a good change of subject.
Jake, listen,
awesome,
don't.
Crab.
You can't listen. You can't go giving him shit. Crab's got hospital bills to pay off like the rest of us. All right.
Oh God. Now that's a level of kink I've never heard of.
It's not kink. It's not kink. It's capitalism. Okay. Holy shit! That's gonna be the new slogan of everything I do. It's not kink, it's capitalism. It's like, I don't enjoy this. I just need money.
Oh, Nick, I love you. You're so awesome. Thank you for cheering me up tonight. I had a rough day at work, so yay!
Wow, this was better than your work day. That says a lot about your workplace.
Yeah, I feel real appreciated too.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I am. I will
Jable,
say
shut
this
up.
much
She's
about the
praising
job.
me.
I get to work at home. I get to work at home and sit and eat Halloween candy and get up anytime I want and
oh, how nice for you. Yeah.
That's not bad. And then a couple more weeks of this shit, I get on a real phone call, one in which I am not allowed to say that it's my first day on the phone, so bear with my mistakes and bumbling. Yeah,
you should. If you're going through this much training, you should be ready for that.
Yeah, when they start getting bitchy, just start saying, "Sir, this is a long distance call. I hope you understand that."
Yeah, I've never really been
write down their mobile numbers and sign them up for things on the internet. Well, have a good day. What? Yeah. Okay. Yes. No. Have a great day at the. Wait, it's Friday. No, you don't have to go back till Monday, do you?
Correct.
Good. Okay. Well, then, do not dream of the call center at all. Let it escape your mind. Let your mind be free of thoughts of the call center from now on, and don't let my suggestion and otherwise push you in the wrong direction. Yeah.
A lot of people that worked at call centers.
Yeah, I fucking hate them. Never again. Never again. Mickey, have fun.
It's the worst job ever. But it's a job, and it's only a couple months, so hopefully I'll find some data entry clerk position down the road where I don't have to talk to anybody.
There you go.
Always take the job you need so you can get the job you want.
Into the trebuchet with you. I need to make a trebuchet sound effect. I'll get there. All right.
I don't know. Wait.
Oh, that's kind of trebuchet-y. Oh, fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It is a spring.
Oh, good God.
That's fucking Crab.
Yeah, that's Crab. That's okay. I mean, this show has been a bit of a, what do you call it? A bust so far, anyway. So I guess Crab being here, it's fine. How you doing, Crab?
Yeah, I just want to say I'm fucking drunk right now, so I can't not be held responsible for anything I say. Right?
Nope, you can totally be held. If you can be held responsible for DUI, you can be held responsible for the things you say.
Exactly.
Nope.
Your free speech ends in the waiting room, homie.
Being drunk does not mean you're not responsible for the things you do or say. I ended up in a mental hospital.
Exactly.
So
yeah, you know what? On that note, Jables, I'm gonna go have a piss, and I'm gonna leave him with you.
Okay, that's fine. Hi, Crab.
All right, welcome back.
Thanks. You need to stop pissing on vaginas, man.
I have never pissed on a vagina. I never will. Fuck vaginas, not literally.
Why not? I fucked one once. It was pretty cool.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
You do what you have to do, my man.
Yeah.
That's all I really want. I want people to make their own decisions, do what you think is best for you, unless it involves hurting another person physically.
Unless they want it.
Well, yeah, if they want to be, unless you're into that, yeah. That's a different story.
the other exclusion. I live in a mutual combat state. If two people agree to fight, they can fight without any legal repercussions. So that's pretty. I mean, I think you can hurt somebody in that situation too.
You hear that, Ben? You and I meet in Oregon or Washington, wherever.
Yeah, Washington.
We'll fight.
That's fun. I'll record it. We tried to get somebody to come up from New Zealand to fight Rimshi at one point, but he pussed out.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
That Angel guy?
Yeah. That would have been so much fun. Yeah. He was totally down for us to go to New Zealand, but we offered to fly him up and pay for his room and board and give him like a per diem.
Hey, whatever you want, Teal. Whatever. I don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
Let Nick go. Nick, control your co-host.
No, he told me to take over, you fuck.
Why do you get to take over a show?
Because he's taking a piss right now.
This isn't your show, fucker.
You just called me the co-host. It's kind of my show then, if that's the case.
Oh, well I'm drunk. The guy can't be held responsible.
We already went over. You're still responsible.
Yeah. Okay, so we're still on... Are we still on the... hang on, are we still going over the terms of service of him being here now?
No. We talked about other things. It just happened to cycle back to that.
Well, that was kind of a longer piss, but I mean, yeah, you guys timed that just perfectly, and I'm kind of terrified.
By the way, if you want a good IPA, I recommend 7K, Santa Fe Brewery. It's not very bitter.
I haven't had that one yet.
It's not very bitter. It's actually quite good. Citrusy.
Well, it's a West Coast IPA for you. That's what they're always like that. Bitter comes from the Northeast. I thought you'd know that, Crab.
Well, Kimmy, come in here and yell at me then.
Hey, little hint for you, Crab. IPAs are supposed to be bitter.
Well, not too bitter. I've had several. Some are more bitter than others. All right.
Bitter to taste. That's fine. That's why there's a beer for everybody. It's just about finding it.
Yeah. So this has been stirring, hasn't it?
Yeah, we're talking about fighting people, pissing on people, and beer.
You got yourself beer drunk, and now you've got half the ladies in the chat just want to come in here and just yell at you.
I would pay a lady to yell at me. All right. Kimmy, Dina, Nikki, I will pay all of you.
Hey,
each
Kimmy,
come yell at me.
Kimmy, are you in VC1 on purpose, or were you wanting to be in the waiting room?
Well, I'm also noticing though too, like I've just created the yelling at Crab room on Discord. So basically, it's a room anyone can go. If Crab's in there, you can just yell at him.
Oh shit!
Should I move that up to the regular voice chat? Yeah, I'll move that up to the regular chat.
Hey, fucker! My name is with 2 B's.
Oh,
you're right.
Damn. Can't be changed now. No, don't you dare. No.
I'll
you leave it exactly as it is. Yelling at Crab. Look, yeah, fucking Ben's already in there. He's like, yeah, so Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to put a ticket price on this one. It's gonna be $5 through the Streamlabs there if you want to go in and yell at Chris.
If anyone's gonna pay, they're gonna pay me. All right.
No, they won't.
I'm the one
No.
getting yelled at here.
All right, hang on. Let's.
There, I fixed it.
There we go. And so did I. All right, so Crab's now server muted while I say this part out loud.
Wait, he moved to the yelling at Crab.
Okay, good. Well, yes. Do not pay Crab for this, but by all means, send me $5 for creating this thing for you, via Streamlabs using the link in the chat, which you already have. I guess that leaves us with 30. Wow, people are really. Oh, he's still server muted, so no one can. They can just yell at him, and he can't respond. Yes. Okay, this is even better. $10 through Streamlabs. I'll be honest with you. Want to get in there? Oh, Lord Flappy Hat. First retarded. 5 people are on me. $25. Thank you, homie. All right, so that's you first 5. Wait, hang on. We need to keep him in there. Oh, I don't think he knows that he's server muted. That's the point, though. Crap. Come on.
I'm moving back there.
Yeah, hang on. Is there any way we can permanently keep him there? Like, he's not allowed to log out of Discord or something?
Okay. There is a way to do that, but I have to go through like 10 layers of settings.
Now we're talking. All right.
In order to make that like the only thing he can access.
All right. Well, there's 3 people in there now yelling at him. I guess that leaves us with Dina here. Dina's like, I want to go in there really bad, but I'm not going to yet. Hey, Dina.
Should I keep him server muted for now, or should I undo that?
I don't know. Like, pop in, and are people actually yelling at him?
I'll be back with an answer.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Dina. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
That is the best thing to have happened this week. A room where we can all yell at Crab.
Yeah, and he's server muted, so he can't yell back.
Yep. Well, I'm not gonna yell at him until he makes good on what he said and pays me. I'll give you a percentage of it. Whatever he pays me for yelling at him, I'll give you a percentage of it.
Wait, is he trying to strike his own deals in there? I don't see how that would work, because he can't.
No. He said it before you made that room. He said.
Oh, so he's been trying to whore himself. So he's been trying to whore himself out, I guess, for a while, is what you're telling me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, technically he's been looking, I guess, for somebody that he can pay to yell at him. If I'd known he was willing to pay to be yelled at, I would have told him about my PayPal a long time ago. Just saying. I mean.
All right, I'm gonna unmute him. I'm gonna unserver mute him just for a second. I'm not gonna listen to anything that's being said, and I'm gonna arbitrarily, hopefully, cut him off in the middle of the
I'll
sentence.
be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah, coming in another 25. Make it first 10. That's me week. There we go. There we go. So yeah, we still got there's 5 more places for new people who can go in there and yell at Crab if you want. If you donate, if you want, you can tip out another $2 personally to me, and go on video, and he'll watch you and listen to you chew him out for whatever you want. You can blame him for shit. Here's the thing. This is a fire sale. We got ourselves a bit of a barn burn going on right here. We got ourselves a serious, like, everything must go. Everything must go. We need Crab getting chewed out for things that have nothing to do with him. Did you lose your wallet or keys earlier? Did a loved one die recently? Are you upset about your stocks and bonds, or has perhaps the political persuasion of your area not gone the way you wanted? Whatever it is, you can make it Crab's fault. Now, right now, we've got a special. Look, he's sitting there all by himself. He's ready to get yelled at. This guy he is good to go, and he is just waiting for you to jump into this Discord and pay up just little slight fee. There are right now 5 slots remaining for people who would like to go in there and yell at Crab. You got 5 free slots remaining. For an extra $2 for each of you, you can go on video and let your facial expressions do the yelling for you. Come on. I think he's just jumping back and forth. He's like,
no, he's not. I'm pretty sure it's being moved.
Oh, well, the Crab, stay right where you are. Listen, buddy, it's a charity drive to raising money from a local NPR affiliate, and you're gonna help me with this, and we're gonna get this done. So yeah, for little to no money at all, you can go and yell. Oh, Crab is moving himself. He's just trying to tease people.
No,
He's like, I'm here now. Yell at me. Oh, I'm gone.
I was moving everybody else because I made it set they can't talk, so they can't yell at him while they're waiting.
Exactly. See, this is the important thing. In fact, during the NPR Crab Drive, as we're calling it now, no one is allowed to talk in any of the voice servers except for the one that you're invited in to hear for the show if you win the role, and for the one where you get to yell at Crab. Your ticket's already been bought at this point. Honor Lord Flappy Hat and his generous donation to the cause by going in and yelling at Crab now.
Yeah.
Go and show up and yell at Crab. Yell at Crab like you're Garrison Keeler. Do that.
Oh.
By that I mean sexually harass him. If you want to sexually harass Crab, for a $3 surcharge at the door,
oh my God,
sent to my Streamlabs, you can legit sexually harass him as though he was nothing more than a dirty call girl. Some didn't know her daddy kind. He's happy to play that role. And in fact, if that goes a little further, well, he'll probably take money from you himself just to vet you out a little bit. Maybe you guys can do that in person. It's all about raising money for my rent here, and the best way you can do that is to yell at Crab by donating to Streamlabs and then jumping up into that room and telling him what a filthy socialist he really is.
Yeah. And doesn't even eat out the peat on vaginas that he has.
Nope. Yep. It's like, oh, right? I get it.
But see, it explains why fucking Crab doesn't have a girlfriend or friends with benefit.
Just because he's a professional. No, he's a professional punching bag. He's gonna do that shit for free. Come on. Anybody who's had a girlfriend knows, like, damn, if I could get paid to be like, if I get my ass kicked like this, I'd do it.
No, I was talking about how he didn't eat out the vaginas that he pees on. Well, that's just rude.
That's a $6 surcharge at the door, ma'am. That's listen, we're all capitalists here. We got to rank our values in accordance to where they really work, and that's why Crab is back in home. If you guys want, jump on in there real quick. Come on, hop on in, yell at him. Oh, he's gone, Mr. Window. It's like trying to catch an eclipse. It's like trying to catch an eclipse with this one.
Where did he go? Nope, he's there again.
Oh, he's just popping around between the yelling at Crab.
Yeah, Kimmy.
So it's not only are we, it's kind of like a weird verbal game of whack-a-mole.
A little bit, yeah. For all you know,
if you're not pull him in any time.
Yeah,
it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, but if you're not paying attention, for instance, what happens? You could be sitting there yelling at Crab or what you think is Crab, and it turns out you're the only one in that entire Discord room. You've just been yelling at open air. How about that then?
Right? Yeah.
That's why I'm going to make it so Crab can't speak in that channel, though.
Yeah, you only get that with the premium membership. By the way, that's another $15 via Streamlabs. You know what's going to happen is when Crab's not here, I'm just going to convince Shabsky from Morningwood to just show up and be like, yeah, Crab's not here. If you want to yell at Shabs, he'll literally just sit there and listen to you.
Yeah, and then once you say his name, he'll go, what?
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 Yeah, no, I'm down. That's cool. I have actually, I've been giving thought to this, and I was like, I got to get my sleep cycle back, but I have been thinking so fucking Pimp does the morning wood, I do this late night bullshit, and I was thinking I should start a Laughternoon stream.
Laughternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, and you just show you get to show up and hang out with me when I'm at my peak. Okay, I've pushed myself out of feeling sleepy now. And now I'm looking at nothing makes sense. None of this makes sense. That's when I'm at my peak retardedness. So I think, why is he's jumping back and forth between?
He's trying to avoid.
He's
the
right
women's,
now.
I
Right
think.
now, Crab is playing Quantum Leap in my Discord because not enough of you have paid your fucking entry fees. Lord Flappy Hat bought a bunch of you tickets, and then all of a sudden you're all just like, I don't want to go to the fair, Papa. Well,
Look, Crab, sit and take it. Sit there in that room and take the bitching out like a man, or you're a wuss. So just do it. Stop running around like a little puss. Sit in that room and take what you've earned.
is Shabs even on right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna see if I can get Shabs to come upstage Crab.
I don't know if I can handle Shabisky right now, my man.
What's there to handle? He's just like, he just smokes a bong the whole time, and then, wait, what? Huh?
He irritates the fuck out of me. Because he's that high all the fucking time.
Yeah,
it's kind of irritating.
Well, I always kind of find it funny because it's like, you know, I see him and Missy, they get just fucking stoned as fuck during the stream. I'm sitting there drinking coffee, and then, who was it? Dirt Cobain was in there just hitting a bottle of Black Label. And it's like, it's 11 in the morning, and when I, of all people, am like, that's a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, you're making some mistakes there, bud. Making some mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, like a little whiskey and or Bailey's in your coffee, fine. Go for it. A little pick me up in the morning, not a bad idea. Just like taking shots and dabs early in the morning.
It's
thanks.
a bit much, isn't it? Like I feel like I feel like I can't get anything done just watching them. And I'm like, oh Christ, like I really like I almost like part of me is like, oh, I'd love to just get fucking hammered now, but like I'm never awake at 11 in the morning to begin with, so no. Good on him for fucking making it work though. Anyway, Crab's back in the yelling at Crab room if anyone wants in there. Dina.
Yeah, but the thing about Shabisky is he doesn't fucking listen. So I have a real problem with people that don't listen.
Like, what? You want me to piss off to the yelling at Crab?
Oh no, I was
bring him in here and I'll yell at him.
No,
actually, I won't yell at him because he hasn't paid me anything yet. He said he'd pay me.
No. Your fee has been paid. By Lord Flappy Hat. Your ticket, your admission price has been paid already. You're good to go. So you can just, I mean, well, I was just gonna say because coming up, we got like 15 seconds left before I got the 15 minutes left. I'm trying to keep this down. You know, Edendro of all people criticized me, and you know when Ed criticizes you, either he's being mean or you fucked up,
or both.
Yeah, both. Yeah. Well, what do you want to leave us with tonight, Dana?
Movie nights. We're going to be doing movie nights for Halloween on the Discord. So if you haven't already joined the Discord, join it. Keep an eye on general chat. We'll tell you when they're going to happen, and you can come watch them.
It's going to be a serious Saturday night.
Could be.
Yeah. Hey,
we might even like set up a weird Halloween game where you can buy tickets and you can like
yell at Crab.
Yell at Crab, exactly.
But anything you want.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm going to run a 60-second ad break here, and I'm going to put you in the post show there, Dina, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Okay.
Haha, Dina didn't know. I put her in the yelling at Crab room.
Ooh, clever.
What?
Still
Dina, yell at Crab.
I'm kind of retarded.
There we go. Crab, Crab donated $1. Here's $1, by the way. I want all my dollars back. Well, that's unlikely to happen there. Oh, we got Kimmy coming in last but not least. Kimmy, did you yell at Crab?
If anyone would like to buy me a ticket to New Mexico so I can go fuck up Crab for what he said, that'd be really nice.
Just want to yell at Crab in person. That's what we call a premium membership.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, it's $15.95 a month, recurring.
Well,
Crab is on Prime, is what we're calling it.
Allegedly, Crab is willing to pay somebody to yell at him in person, so I'm pretty sure you can negotiate that with him.
I am working on brokering this deal, sir. Okay, I don't think I got the time or patience here for you to be giving away my goods.
All right. Pay Nick. No, wait.
Yeah, just pay me.
Hey, Nick.
Nick will figure it out for you.
Yeah, pay me, and then you can yell at Crab whenever you want. I won't stop you. See? I'm here to help.
I lost track of where I was going with this.
It's okay. I picked it up and ran with it. I feel went the good whole 9 yards there. No, Ben, it's not about bullying Crab. Crab is here. You don't even need to yell at him about anything he did, because eventually we'll all run out of things until he does more of them. The point is,
you guys should put them in there forever. It's like a de-stress room.
Exactly, that's the thing. Crab's like a therapy session kind of thing. Like, you can go in there and just yell at him about your boss. You can yell at him about your spouse. You can yell at him about traffic. Whatever you want. In fact, I also think, it would be handy. I don't know if we could do this. I think we can. If you can leave voice messages on Discord, I'd be more than happy to actually set up a Yelling at Crab text channel so you could upload voice messages of you yelling about whatever you want at Crab for whatever you want for low price of $37 a month. I'll take all that.
Nick?
Oh, I know. I saw what you did there.
Somehow.
I didn't do that.
I don't know if you did it on purpose.
You did that.
Yeah.
Somebody's I didn't do shit.
You did that. Oh, yeah.
Why is Kimmy bouncing back and forth?
No, it's Crab.
No. Oh, I guess it is Crab.
Crab's got too much power.
Should I? Yeah, I really wish I could.
Crab, unmute yourself. What the fuck?
Oh no, he's not muted by choice. I'll remove the restriction.
Crab is now the meat that no one dines upon. His role has been reassigned. So yeah, if you guys want to yell at Crab for anything,
I'm just trolling you all.
Uh-huh.
How did you? Oh, there we go.
Oh God.
See, server mute.
The boss don't want to hear your shit.
Oh no.
Oh, I removed the permissions. I'll put them back on.
Oh no, I gave him the role the meat no one dines upon, and I forget what that gets you.
I don't remember either. I'll check that out.
I really should have given these things more sensible names, but why would I want to do that?
That's fine. I've been away for like a month. I need to brush up on what the rules can do.
Oh yeah, they can all do nothing and everything all at once.
Let me see.
I don't know why you kidding me, but there
yeah,
you
go. that has the only it's just a roll that's separate from regular rolls. That's it.
Name title.
There we go. So, yeah. So I think this has been a productive night. I managed to create a new business model based on Crab being everybody's punching bag. Solve some other problems too. Oh yeah. Figured out how to make mental health care affordable. Yeah. No, we've been productive here, so I guess well, Dina, I didn't give you the chance. What do you want to leave us with tonight before we're done and we're gone? And this is over with.
You're talking to me or Kimmy?
You're at the bottom of the
What?
list there.
Oh, I'm at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
I kind of gave it already. I was talking about
Well,
the
that's great.
Halloween
All right,
night,
cool.
Halloween movie nights.
All right, cool. Moving on. Mickey said she wanted us all to appreciate call center work. Jable said he wanted to make hospital porn.
Wait, hold on. We're also watching movies after the show.
Oh yeah, we'll watch movies, I guess. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Kimmy said something to the effect of, I don't know. She wants to invade Tasmania, I think.
With donuts. With donuts.
No, that's
that's historically
No.
Oh
No.
God.
Donut revolution, damn it.
Donut. Also, Nick, how much money would it take to change your name to like something donut related?
Yeah.
Oh well, more than you have. I can tell you that.
But you don't know how much money I have.
You'd need a GoFundMe. Basically, think of like anytime you think of the amount they're looking for funeral expenses for a dead kid, right?
All right.
Yeah, like $50,000-$60,000. It's about that. I need Mickey Mouse floats. I need bounce castles. There's a lot's gonna go into that. Crab. Oh no.
Oh, Crab.
Crab can't say anything. Can't. Well, let's take his muzzle off. Crab.
No, you should do the final words for Crab. You know what's on Crab's mind.
Oh, I promoted something already.
Yeah, that's a good
Just go
point.
try this.
All right, now that's a good point, Dina. I should do this myself. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna speak for Crab when I say that thanks everybody for coming through tonight. It was great. Am I kidding? No, it wasn't. But it was a show. We had some fun. We did some talking. You know, sometimes the nicest thing you can do while a plane is crashing is appreciate that you don't feel gravity as heavy as you did before it took off, or as much as you will when it hits the ground. So try and enjoy it. I'll see y'all on Monday.